Hi, this is Chuck Urban from Tallahassee Dodge Chrysler Jeep, wanting to thank the Florida State Seminoles for a great year of football here in Tallahassee. Our people here at the dealership know how hard it is to maintain that level of excellence throughout the year. So from the home of the 2013 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, congratulations to the 2013 Team of the Year. Go Noles!
Jimbo Fisher's objective when he took over the Florida State football program wasn't just putting together a couple of 10-win seasons, a conference championship, a BCS bowl win, and a top 10 national ranking, all of which he's accomplished in just 3 seasons. Fisher's goal was making Florida State the program again. Not a one-hit wonder, but a program that graduates student athletes, puts out elite athletes, wins consistently, replaces departed experienced talent with more talent. As Fisher says, not just being a team, being a program. Entering his 4th season in 2013, Fisher's vision continues that track, carrying momentum from his 1st, 2nd, and 3rd seasons to bring the Florida State program back to a place of prominence on the national stage. In 2013, the Florida State Seminoles have made the climb back up the mountain to reclaim their rightful spot at the summit of college football. The BCS system ends the way it began 15 years ago, with FSU playing for the national championship. Leading the way for this year's Noles is leadership second to none. Joyner, Smith, Jernigan, Wilder, Stork, Benjamin, and Winston. Their place in the title game is well earned, with the numbers telling the tale of Garnet and Gold dominance. National rank in interceptions, number 1. In scoring defense, number 1. In points scored, number 1. Final ranking in the Associated Press poll, number 1. The coaches poll, number 1. And in the BCS standings, number 1. And with the nation's number 1 player. In 2013, this all adds up to 1. 1 team, 1 heartbeat.
Give it all you got now.
It started with Kelvin. We just took it, we relished it, and we truly believe in it. 1 team, 1 heartbeat.
It just represents this team because that's how we live. That's what we live by. You know, 1 team, 1 heartbeat. That's what we stand for each other. You know, when that heart makes that single beat and gets into the system, it electrifies the system and makes that system run. And that's what we live by. That's how we go about our business.
Play fast, have some fun, you put in the time, now it's yours.
The first step in the championship journey came on Labor Day night in Western Pennsylvania. The season opener arrived with a mixture of anticipation and newness for the Seminoles. 6 new coaches, a new defensive scheme, a new starting quarterback, and a brand new conference foe in the Pitt Panthers awaited Coach Jimbo Fisher's 11th ranked squad in a nationally televised matchup at Heinz Field.
The decision we made who we were going to be was made a long time ago, guys. Like we said, we made that decision a long time ago. You decided you wanted to be different. You decided you wanted to be elite. That was the standard. Not be average. Your actions speak so loud I can't hear what you're saying. It's time to play. From the first play to the last. You know what you've done. You know the work you put in. You know what you're capable of doing. And you know how to do it. And you can do it. Now we just get to see the people outside this room how we've been doing it.
Right.
That's what we get to do tonight. This is fun time. This is fun time. You got 60 minutes to do it. Love, trust, and believe in each other. Go get me a crumb. Be elite, and let's go higher one time, boys. Let's go higher right now. Show the press. Let's go. Get in here.
early returns weren't positive. The Panthers took the opening kickoff of the season and marched 80 yards for the early lead. It would turn out to be the only Pitt lead. The nation would be treated to 2 breakout performances. One by redshirt freshman Jameis Winston, and the other by junior tight end Nick O'Leary. In a debut for the ages, Winston completed 25 of 27 passes for 365 yards and 4 TD passes. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. 3 of those scoring tosses found the hands of O'Leary, who equaled his entire scoring total from the previous year and became the first Seminole tight end in 2 decades to score multiple touchdowns in a game.
And that was the beginning of this whole thing. It was the beginning of this special season that we having right now. And I mean, you'll never forget that. You'll never forget that game. And hopefully that'll be the game that, hey, this is the beginning of Florida State National Championship run.
Enjoy every win you get. Don't understand and don't unappreciate every win time you walk out there and you win that scoreboard. There's something to that. That's what we're getting used to do. You know what we did? We ate. Got some crumbs. We had a crumb out there and we ate. And we ate. And we ate. And we ate. Play don't care who makes it, does it? Play don't care who makes it. Had a lot of guys making plays tonight. Didn't know we'd be out there making plays.
Hey, great game, but we ain't tough.
Yeah.
Great game, but we ain't tough.
Yeah.
Great game, but we ain't tough.
Yeah.
Fight for each other.
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 What do we?
One team, one heartbeat.
What we gonna do?
Win.
Will we lose? Will we lose? Will we lose? Chest on 3, chest on 3.
Oh, coach. Get it, coach.
Family on 3.
1, 2, 3, family.
After passing the first test on the road with flying colors, the Seminoles took a 2-week break from ACC play as they raised the curtain on the home portion of 2013.
We ready, we ready, we ready, for ya.
Up first was the Nevada Wolfpack.
It ain't about the show, guys. It's about the go. It ain't about the show out there. It's about the go. Don't matter who's in the stands and where you're playing at. That's great to have them here. That's awesome. We ain't got to do anything different. You ain't got to try any harder. You ain't got to do anything any more special. Just be yourself. Because the best football team in America is sitting in here. Right here. Understand that. You just play a standard to yourself.
The visitors from the Mountain West Conference took a 7-3 lead early in the second quarter before the Garnet and Gold machine kicked into gear.
Here's the snap out of the gun. Play action fake by Wesley. Throws toward the end zone. He's got Timmy Shaw. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida State.
The Noles scored 59 straight points for a blowout 62-7 home opening win. Most of the damage was on the ground, with 6 different runners hitting the painted grass of the end zone. The highlight came in the second quarter, courtesy of Carlos Williams.
Carlos Williams to the right to the 40. Carlos to the 45, down the sideline. Nobody's going to catch number 9. Touchdown FSU. First carry, touchdown. He goes into the record book somehow, some way. Carlos K9 Williams.
Game 3 saw Bethune-Cookman make the trek up from Daytona Beach. The FCS Subdivision Wildcats gave a supreme effort, but were no match for the deep and talented Seminoles.
Still rolling, looking upfield, directing traffic, throws over the, it is intercepted, picked off at the 40, nobody is going to catch Talbot Smith, Talbot to the 25 to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown FSU, Talbot Smith with a pick 6. Here comes pressure, Winston felt the pressure coming, he is going to, oh, he breaks the sack, looks downfield, throws the ball downfield, it's caught, touchdown FSU, a remarkable catch by Benjamin, and what a Houdini job by Jameis Winston.
We got a heck of a football team, But we got so much more room for growth. So much more room.
Don't rip, Derek. Kick your pass square.
It was up to New England and back into ACC play the following week as the Seminoles traveled north to face the Boston College Eagles.
You know, some guys, you show me a guy without expectations, I'll show you a guy that doesn't have achievement. He's achieved nothing. He doesn't expect anything from himself. I expect a lot from you guys. I expect a lot from myself because you know why? You've worked and put the time into it, and you deserve it because you do what you're supposed to do. It's time to expect that from yourself and from each other. Find the crumbs. That's what it's in. Don't get in the results. Find the crumbs every play. Turn it loose every play. Win the quarter. Then the end will take care of itself. I expect our best today. Be elite. You want to be elite? You want to be there? You said it. Let's go do it. Have fun doing it. Love, trust, and believe in each other. Get your buddy into this roll now. Come on.
It wasn't chowder the natives served up, but the season's first taste of adversity for the Seminoles.
We learned our lesson that game. We started thinking, oh, okay, we're getting kind of good here, and I don't think we prepared as well, and we kind of went out there sleepwalking that game.
Behind a power running attack led by eventual 2,000-yard rusher Andre Williams, as well as plenty of misdirection in the passing game, the Eagles had the Seminoles on the ropes early. In the second quarter, Jameis Winston took command, leading the Seminoles back into the lead. The 21-point blitz in the second frame was punctuated by a last-second addition to the ever-growing Jameis highlight reel.
And here's the snap, just beat the clock. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty. Winston under trouble. He breaks out of a pocket, looks downfield, throws it downfield, far downfield. Oh, it's caught! It's caught! Yeah! Down! Florida State makes the catch with a defender on him on the final play of the half. What a throw by Winston!
I think it was 92 protection, and we slid to the right. Something happened on the left side. The guy got through. I turned around, tried to get to it, and I was like, I see three guys around James. Like, oh no. I mean, things weren't going good that game, but somehow he's like a Houdini and just got out of it and just chucked it. And I mean, even before that, I knew the kid was special, but he's special.
Be downhill. They give you your best shot. I want to see some wild eyes. We believe?
Yes, sir.
Do we believe?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe?
Yes, sir.
Are you elite?
Yes, sir.
Are you elite?
Yes, sir.
You gonna get some crumbs?
Yes, sir.
You gonna get some crumbs?
Yes, sir.
Give me a crumb every play. Give me a crumb every play, okay?
Yes,
get in here. Crumb every play. Give me a crumb. Give me a crumb. Give me a crumb. 1, 2, 3. Give me a crumb.
The second half saw the Eagles fight to stay within striking distance, but the final hope was snuffed, courtesy of P.J. Williams.
Here's the snap. Dropping is Redding, gets the pass away. It is intercepted. Picked off by the nose with the football. It is P.J. Williams. Gets a block. Left side. Touchdown FSU. P.J. Williams. Defensive Jim.
You battled, and I'm going to tell you what. Good teams survive days like this. You'll have a day you ain't at your best. I'll tell you. You get measured by those days. I'm proud of the way you overcame. I'm proud of the way you got things done. I'm not that. But man, we got the thing that's scary here. We're doing so much and got so much room to grow, guys. But we got to get there. And we got to have some urgency about what you got. You understand? We got to have some urgency about what you got. I told you, when you become the hunted man, they ain't telling what you're going to get. You say you want to be that dog got to fight every time he walks around the corner. Every time that dog walks around the corner when you're us, you got to fight. Somebody going to test you. And they're going to test you with their best dog. You understand? You just got to keep fighting and accept it and know it. Just keep raising your game. Go higher. Go higher. Keep finding crumbs. Go higher. That's simple.
We were down 2 scores, going to halftime with coming back. So it was just great. Just like I said, just showed the toughness of the team, the effort that this team is willing to give to win the ball game.
The Maryland Terrapins brought with them a top 25 ranking to Doak Campbell Stadium in their final Atlantic Coast tilt with the Seminoles before leaving for the Big Ten. They would leave Tallahassee without that ranking and without any desire to face the Noles ever again.
We
We need all 11, not one, not two. We need all 11, dog. Everybody just buy in. Just buy and try it one time, bro. Just try it one time. Buy in. Do your job. Full speed, one time. Let's do it one game at a time and watch how it play out. Can't nobody play with us, bro. I'm a firm believer in it.
There is no doubt when this is over. This is Florida State. We're fixing to make a statement today on who we are, what we are, and where we're going. We're playing our ball today. You keep your poise in what you do, but I mean you bring it. It's personal, guys. It got personal. Nobody. It's our house, our stadium. We're Florida State. You heard it. Play like it.
Playing a bit angry after the defensive struggles of the previous week, the Seminoles bowled their way into the record book, hanging the biggest margin of defeat ever on a ranked team.
From the 6, 33 seconds to go. Play action fake, Sold, nicely by one. Post right low. Caught! Touchdown FSU! It was number 1. It was Calvin Benjamin.
Jameis Winston continued his Heisman campaign, throwing for nearly 400 yards and 5 touchdowns in only 3 quarters worth of work. And for the second straight week, he played Houdini and thrilled a national audience.
Wild of the setback, the snap out of the gun. Winston looks, he's going to be... He got away from the sack, runs to his right, goes down the end zone, caught! Touchdown FSU! Nick O'Leary! What a remarkable Houdini job by Jameis Winston. Call him famous Jameis. That is a remarkable play.
And I said the other day, we're through being average. We're going to play at an elite level in all 3 phases. We did that today. We did that today. And my hat's off to you.
Climbing to number 5 in the polls, FSU readied for the biggest game in ACC history versus number 3 Clemson. Despite Death Valley being a house of horrors over the past decade, the Seminoles exuded confidence.
We were confident, but we weren't cocky. We were calm, relaxed, and we went in there and got the job done.
Who said it got to be a close game? Nobody. Nobody. Well, what we gonna do, we're gonna go out here, we're gonna play as a team. Straight up. And we're gonna play for each other. We're gonna play for the love for each other, dog. Florida State back, dog.
Yeah.
We back, dog. Back.
If you gonna do it then, do it big then. If you gonna do it then, do it big then. If you gonna do it then, do it big then. If you gonna do it then, do it big then. If you gonna do it then, do it big then. If you gonna do it then, do it big then. Let's go, baby.
Can't win the ACC Championship without this. We can't win the national championship without this.
We gonna fight till we can't fight no more. And if we can't fight no more, we're gonna bow down. Bleed a while. Gonna get back up, fight some more. Till we can't fight no more. That's my brothers, man. We gonna fight till we can't fight no more. Believe that, man. Hey, just like Timmy said, we back. We back. And guess what else, y'all? We in here. We in here, y'all. We in here. And guess what, y'all? We ain't leaving without a victory. We ain't leaving without a victory. So y'all, hey, my brothers, put a smile on your face. Okay? Because Florida State, if we gonna do it then, we do it big then. Let's go, baby. Let's fight, man. My brothers.
We play big games. We play big moments. We come to big places. We accept that challenge. That's why you're Florida State. That's what that helmet represents. It's what you represent inside. I told you this before. I love this team as much as any team I've ever coached. Because of the characters on this team, because of the heart on this team, because of the personalities on this team. Because you love, trust, and you believe in each other, because you're one. That's what it's going to take tonight. To be one. To be one. One heartbeat. One heartbeat. Remember, love is the reason you play. The love and passion in your life for the people you love and your teammates. That's why you play this game, man. When it's all said and done, that's what you remember. When it's all said and done, that's what you remember. The love for each other. The love, trust, and belief in each other, and the faith in each other. 2 guys in the ring, guys. 1 guy wins. That's what we are. That's what you live for. That's what you live for. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Country ain't seen Florida State football. Right. It's about to tonight.
Prior to the game, buses took the Tigers for a trip around the stadium for the traditional run down the hill onto the Memorial Stadium field. During the game, it was the Seminoles who took the Tigers on a trip out behind the woodshed. The Clemson home crowd were revved to set a Guinness World Record for noise. That enthusiasm was cut short after 1 play from scrimmage.
Ties Boyd to throw to the right. It is caught by Humphreys. He's got a Clemson first. Fumble football. It's loose. Who's on it? FSU saying it's our ball. The officials yet to say one way or the other. And the ball belongs to FSU on the very first play of the game. Turnover, Clemson Tigers. Empty backfield for Winston. Here's the snap. Dropping to throw. Winston throws to the right side. Throw the corner of the end zone. It is caught. Yeah! Caught. Touchdown FSU. It is a tremendous catch by Calvin Benjamin. Benjamin goes high in the air with the defender. Has the size advantage.
After Roberto Aguayo finished off a 16-play drive with a 28-yard field goal to stretch the lead to 10, it was the Seminole defense that once again made their own noise.
Boyd has the ball. He's hitting the backfield. He fumbled the ball. It's loose. Scoop it and score. It's Mario Edwards. Edwards to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown. Yeah! Touchdown FSU. Taj Boyd fumbles, and the biggest guy in a number 15 I've ever seen goes 40 yards with a touchdown. Florida State strikes again defensively. It's 16-0.
After cutting the lead to 10 points and pinning the Seminoles at their own 5-yard line, the Tigers looked to claw their way back into the game. But FSU had other plans.
Sidecar left is Devontae Freeman. Here comes pressure, and the pass is, he's threaded the needle. It's caught in the flat to the 40, to the 50. It's Rashad Green to the 40, to the 30. Rashad Green to the 20. Rashad Green 10, 5. Touchdown FSU. Rashad Green. Boy, he put on the afterburner, and he takes it to the house.
From that point on, the Tigers were a mere supporting cast in a Seminole Saturday night show. Taking a starring role once again was Jameis Winston. The Hueytown, Alabama native threw for 444 yards and 3 scoring strikes. If one play epitomized the night for both the Seminoles and the Tigers, it was a third-quarter pass to the flat to tight end Nick O'Leary.
Winston takes the snap and looks upfield. Looks upfield, throws it upfield. Caught. Great catch, O'Leary to the 20. And he runs over. To the 15, to the 10. He's down to the 7-yard line.
The Seminoles show the nation that they are a team to be reckoned with after beating Clemson by the largest margin ever in Death Valley.
Florida State defense all day, baby. All day.
Hey, this family right here, it's love around here.
Hold on, y'all want to see
It's a new standard around here. KB around here. Bobby around here. Florida State around here. Yeah.
Florida State, baby.
Florida State.
Tell them we back now. It's what we do, baby. The muscle.
Florida State 51, Clemson 14.
This was our trustee game choice. All the trustees were up there listening, watching. They had a fantastic time. I know what Clemson said about making noise. I just want you to know the trustees set a Guinness record for noise in that box. All the other people next to us got sick and tired of us because it was so great. I really appreciate it. They're so proud of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Understand where you're at. Understand the moment you're in. Grasp the moment you're in. Seize them. Live them and enjoy them, but understand the power of preparation and the power of love, trust, and unity above each other. A team. Not worry about who makes play. Play don't care who makes it. Game don't care who wins it. You determine what happens. And you're doing it because you're unselfish, you work, and you love, trust, and believe in each other, and you're a family. It's that simple, guys. There's no secret to this.
The Clemson game saw the return of the Seminoles to the nation's elite. The North Carolina State game saw the return of the man who led the program and the entire school to that elite status.
I mean, he made Florida State. He was Florida State. That's why we have this stadium. It's why we have the facilities. It's why we have academics. It's why we have the school. It's why we have everything. It's just who he is. He's class, and that's why there's one Bobby Bowden, and only one.
The Florida State community paid tribute on this October weekend to the man synonymous with college football, Coach Bobby Bowden. With the legendary coach looking on, the Seminoles gave an effort that showed they were truly elite.
All right, guys, we talked about it. You want to be elite, you go to a certain level. You never go below that level. Now, understand something. We talk about it all the time. We got to play with a chip on our shoulder. You got to play fast, furious. You got to play with an attitude. You got to play with passion. You got to play with energy. You got to play with all that, but you can't get it too high where I can't think and execute. But you got to have it, man. You got to love to play. You got to have that chip on your shoulder. You got to be willing to prove yourself every time you walk out there. Every game 0-0, every play 0-0. When every play, every situation, every moment of everything. Never let them breathe. The constant pressure of consistency. Over and over and over and over. And you pound it. You never relinquish. You never blink. They make a play, they're good. Come on, here we go. That's what we expect, because we're going to make some too. Now, you play fast, you play physical. You play violent, but you play clean. You got to play this game physical. Be clean, penalty-free, error-free. But you got to put your will upon it right off the bat.
Play action fake by Winston, wants to throw the deep route toward the post. He's got Delvin Benjamin open. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida State. One play, one pass, one catch.
13 minutes, 35 points. It had become obvious that a calculator was a necessary bit of equipment for fans to keep up with the Seminoles. The foot was let off the gas a little the rest of the way, with youngsters gaining valuable playing time.
3rd down, 6. A double reverse to Kermit Whitfield. Running left. He's got a lot of speed. To the 20. Got Book Hooker in front. To the 5. 3, 2, 1. It is a touchdown, Mr. Ref. It's a touchdown, Florida State.
The next week saw another return. That of the FSU-Miami game as a top 10 contest with title implications. There's never a need for extra motivation when the Seminoles and Hurricanes line up. But this time around, the nation took notice as FSU faced its second undefeated top 10 ranked conference foe in 3 weeks.
It happened to be Miami. It happened to be for, the state championships, which we wanted to win, which was one of our goals. It happened to be they was in our conference, the ACC, and we say we want to be dominant here. So, it was a lot played into that game.
Expect it to be tough. So when it is, that's the way we like it. Okay? It's going to be tough. They're the big rock in the road. You don't walk around the rock or you remove the rock. You got to remove it. You got to earn it. They ain't going to give you nothing. Don't hope for nothing. We don't want nothing. But understand that from the get-go. And 2, the man can keep his emotions to the peak where he can be ready to play, but he can still think and function and execute. Listen, emotion and wanting to win is going to be important, but execution is going to be critical. Understand that. Being able to function, think, and process the information and make plays. Fundamentals. Blocking, tackling, angling, covering, throwing, reading. That's what will win this football game. Understand that, okay? I love the emotion. I want it. It's in my heart too, boy. It's hard to hold. But a champion doesn't think that way. Champion thinks about what do we want? What do we want to be?
The first half was a back-and-forth affair expected from the 2 longtime rivals. A late Miami TD drew the Canes within 7 at the break.
Passes the ball to the right side, got a receiver down the sideline. It is caught. Touchdown, Miami Hurricanes. Perfect throw by Stephen Morris.
Now remember something. They don't score, we win. They got the ball coming out second half. They don't score, we win, okay? Hey, we had a couple mistakes on our side. You guys made some great plays. This is what happened. I told you it would be tough. So don't expect it not to be tough. This whole game's going to be tough. This is a dogfight. It's Florida State, Miami. But here's what. Go back to your fundamentals. Go back to trust in your eyes, communicate, and play the game.
The last 30 minutes would prove to be a garnet and gold domination.
First down goal. Wilder and Abram, high formation. Cross pitch to Wilder, to the 5, to the 3, 2, 1-yard line. Did he get a touchdown, Mr. Rep? He hit the 5. It's touchdown, Florida State. Wilder refusing to go down from the 5-yard line.
A stifling defense shut down the Canes. And wild and free, the running back tandem of James Wilder Jr. and Devontae Freeman led the way offensively as the Seminoles scored the game's final 20 points.
To the 10, Devontae 5, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Florida State. Devontae Freeman's got 3 tonight.
That rivalry just means a lot, especially because that's my hometown, and I just wanted to just give all I got to show the world, like, I'm gonna beat you. Like, I ain't finna let you come in my stadium and beat us. No, I'm gonna beat you.
Defense. I told you at halftime, they don't score, we win, right? Yeah, they didn't score. They didn't score. Offense. You came out there, you took control, got the first drive scored, second drive scored, got up 3 scored. That changes the game, man. When you get to 3 scores, it changes the dynamic of the game. Then you went forward, then you went to 5. And every drive you scored. You had 1 punt in the game. We had 1 punt in the game. It was a great job physically up front, offensive line. I love it.
Great job.
It would be the 3rd straight blowout of a top 25 team and kept their own destiny in the Seminoles' hands. The Seminoles were truly a team that loved each other. All season long, the Seminole offense rolled up historic numbers. In Week 9 at Wake Forest, it was the Tribe's D that showed they love to play football.
They've been getting a lot of light this whole season. You know, we like to be the silent killers of the game, you know, and that's what we go out there and do. We go out there and put up 1 or 2 touchdowns, a couple interceptions, a couple sacks, and, you know, we go back and we're satisfied with that, but we just got to keep going and keep playing. But that game right there, it was just a defense coming out for us.
It's the snap. He's got to get rid of it in a hurry. We got a 4-man. Well, he's going to be hit. That's intercepted by Mario Edwards.
Jeremy Pruitt's defense took center stage, setting up Jameis Winston and company deep in Wake territory time and again. That is, when not finding the end zone themselves.
We were like, man, we can't even make it on the field. But at the end of the day, we were like, man, that's a team effort. It ain't about you. Play don't care who make it. And I just felt like, man, if they making plays, we resting, that's a win-win for us. And when they was out there making plays, it just felt good to see some of those guys playing with the football in their hand and stuff like that.
His side to the right and dropping back is Price. Price dumps the ball. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 50 to the 40 to the 30. It's Nate Andrews to the 20. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Florida State. Handoff goes to the right side. It's Josh Harris. And he is, fumble football. It's loose. Picked up by Lenoble. Down the sideline. Touchdown, FSU. It's Jalen Ramsey.
One stat tells the story of what Wake Forest faced on their home field. Deacon quarterbacks completed 7 passes to receivers and 6 to Seminole defenders. Special teams even had a hand in tallying up the score. Diminutive sprinter Kermit Whitfield added the final touches on a victory that secured the 2nd consecutive Atlantic Division crown and 3rd in 4 seasons. Having assured their berth in the ACC Championship game, but eyeing an even bigger prize, the Seminoles returned to Tallahassee for the annual homecoming game. It was back to the future for Florida State fans, as the 1993 National Championship team was honored on the 20th anniversary of the school's first national title. Telvin Smith shows why the Noles have great leadership in 2013.
Give it all you got, dog. All you got. Let it come from right here. Let it come from right here. Ain't no think about it no more when you're out there. We done practice. We've been going through spring. We've been going to get our bodies right. That's over with. It's time to go perform. It's time to go perform. We the greatest and we know it. Let's go do it. We the greatest and we know it. Let's go do it.
You got to take everything you get. Nobody's going to give you anything. They're going to try and make a name off of you. They're going to be hard, they're going to be physical, so expect it to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a nasty, physical, tough football game. Expect them. They're in here to play just like you. So when it is, you know what to do. But handle your business. It ain't about them. Our opponent has no face. It's about us. The way we play, the way we think, the way we execute. Effort and execution together every time. To me, these games here define us. Like I said last week, these games define us. Right here. What you want. Do you look past something? Or you truly love them? You get 12 times a year, guys, you're guaranteed. Love them. Play together, play for each other. Remember, love is the reason for the fight.
The Seminole juggernaut continues as the present-day version of the Garnet and Gold steamroll another conference foe, 1993 style.
At the 26, toss pitch to the right side, running to the right side. Big carry to the 30, to the 35, to the 40. It's Kevin Whitfield to the 50. Kevin Whitfield gets a block. He's at the 35, 30, 25, 20, 50, 10, 5. Touchdown, FSU. Touchdown, Florida State. Kevin Whitfield out of the backfield. Goes 74 yards. Blinding speed. We're in number 7.
FSU builds a 38-0 halftime lead, and Jameis Winston calls it a day and takes in the second half action on the sideline, along with his 1993 counterpart, Heisman Trophy winner Charlie Ward. The past and present Seminole legends were treated to more of the same.
Hand off to the right side of the cut back by Wilder. Daylight 30 to the 25 to the 20. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Florida State. Wilder takes it to the house.
For the first time since 2000, Florida State finished the ACC portion of the schedule with an unblemished 8-0 record. The Seminoles destroy Syracuse 59-3. Welcome to the ACC, Seminole style. Senior Day gave FSU players and fans the opportunity to say hello to an unfamiliar opponent and goodbye to a special group of Seminole seniors.
I love y'all boys, dog. This the last time I'm gonna do it in this house right here, man. Fight for each other! 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 What do we? One team, one beat. What we gonna do? Win it. Will we lose? Hell no. Will we lose? Hell no. Will we lose? Hell no.
Tremendous group of guys. Tremendous group of guys. You play football the way it's supposed to be played. You respect the game because you work at it. You study it. And then you play it with the most passionate heart of any team I've been around.
Any fears that the Noles would take the Idaho Vandals lightly in anticipation of next week's rivalry game against Florida were quickly erased by a rewriting of the record books thanks to the offense.
45 to the 50. Devontae's loose. He's off and running. Nobody will catch number 8. Touchdown, Florida State. Interception today. He will lead block, and another block by Abram. Touchdown, Florida State. Sidecar right. Here's the snap, and here comes he. Winston throws a pass toward the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, FSU.
Fittingly, the onslaught was led by the senior class. Wide receiver Kenny Shaw recorded his first 100-yard receiving day of the season.
Throws it to the near side. It is caught by Kenny Shaw. He's got a first down to the 22-yard line.
Telvin Smith returned his second pick 6 of the season.
Picked off by Telvin Smith. He's got the ball and running left. He's to the 30, to the 40. Foot race. Is anybody going to catch number 22? Got a convoy to the 10, 5, touchdown.
And defensive tackle Jacoby McDaniel showed soft hands for a big guy.
It may be picked off still. I think the Seminoles will come up with it at the 47-yard line. FSU football.
On a day when the Seminoles set a record for points, it was the defense that pushed them to the 80-point mark.
Levenberry to the 50, Levenberry to the 30. One man to beat. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? He does. Touchdown FSU. E.J. Levenberry. Interception, pick 6.
The 80 points would be a new record for Florida State football. Now, only one team stands in the way of a perfect regular season. The one day every Seminole fan circles on their calendar finally arrived. The battle against the Florida Gators. While FSU lived up to their part of the rivalry by heading in 11-0 and ranked number 2 in the country, the Gators limped to the regular season finale with the worst record in a generation at 4-7.
Right now, y'all, we got a 3-game season. We got a 3-game season right now. All we gotta do is go 3-0. And we the champs. Hey, and it starts this week. You come to Florida State Walkers, you gotta beat Florida. Number 2, you gotta win the ACC. Number 3, we gotta win the big one. It's a 3-game season. We ain't living on what happened last week or the week before that or anything else. It's over with, it's done. It's a 3-game season, y'all. I know we got 3 more winners. I know we got 3 more winners, dog, and it starts now with these boys.
Do you know how much that kills me, man? How bad I want to go undefeated, man? I ain't went undefeated since middle school. How many of y'all been undefeated? Y'all whole life? How many of y'all been undefeated at Florida State, man? Huh? This our time. This our time to be undefeated, man. I ain't been undefeated in 6 years in my life. From the beginning of the year, we said, this is our year. But tell me, say, fight for each other. This what we fight for. Even though we just watch them lame videos on the little thing, tell me some, guys, what are we fighting for? He said, milk. You know what I'm fighting for? You know what I'm fighting for, y'all? The undefeated season and that shiny thing on this finger right here, and I know it's crooked, but a shiny thing on this finger right here saying Florida State, national champions. That's what I'm fighting for. And it begins today. It begins today. So don't let them boys stop us from going undefeated, baby. Because at Florida State, if we gonna do it then, we do it big then. Let's go, get that in your mind right now.
Remember what we talked about, ain't nothing changed. Nothing changed. Everything's about us. What we do, how we think, how we feel, how we play. From the first play to the last play. The reckoning. Put things back in order. To put things back in order, you got to put them in order. They're not going to get in order for you. They're a stone in the road, we remove the stones out of the road. We don't go around them, we don't hope they move. We remove them. You get what you take. You get what you take. Now how you take it is consistency from the first play to the last. Kill them. Intensity, focus, nastiness, how physical you play, but every play. Every single play you play, you put your will upon it.
The Gators and Seminoles kept each other in check through most of the first half. Roberto Aguayo's first quarter field goal providing the only notch in the scoreboard. Another of Winston's lethal weapons deflated all hope in Gainesville.
Dropping as James gets the pass away, crossing pass, caught by Benjamin to the 30. He breaks a tackle to the 25, to the 20, 15, 10. He's inside the 10-5. Touchdown FSU! Calvin Benjamin makes a catch, breaks 3 tackles, and the no score of the game's first touchdown.
Both the offensive and defensive sides of the ball picked up where they left off in the second half.
Dropping his morning wicket. He's hit, knocked down, and the pass floats airborne. And he's hurt.
Go! Nobody blew the whistle!
The ball is down. It's recovered by Telvin Smith, and the Seminoles have the ball at the 40. Handoff running right, Devontae Freeman to the 5, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown FSU! Nick O'Leary with a tremendous block opened a hole big enough for all 3 of us to run through. The snap to Winston, looks to the left side, throws a pass to the left side. It is caught by Calvin Benjamin. Touchdown FSU. Perfect throw by Winston over the shoulder to number 1. 3 touchdowns, Calvin Benjamin.
Hey, we lost to him one time. We gave up one shot, but we had to come back and do it, man. One more time. We did it for the fans, man, for us, man. We number 1.
Once again, FSU clinched the state championship with Vita victories over Miami and Florida. The 37-7 final score was the largest margin of victory ever over the Gators in Gainesville. And with the win, the Seminoles finished the regular season with a perfect 12-0 record for the first time since the national championship season of 1999.
Hey, got a little present for you guys. Yeah!
All right, listen, guys. Extremely proud of you. I told you it was going to be a hard-fought ball game. Now, that team is a very talented football team. Tremendous what you were able to do, what you're able to accomplish, and come down here and keep your poise. It didn't go as well early. They had their plays. But you know what this team does? I'm telling you, better than it believes in each other. You just keep playing the next play. You make the adjustments, whatever adversity's there, whatever's in front of you. You pick the stones up and you remove them out of the way. Offense, defense, special teams. I mean, this team is so tight-knit, it's ridiculous. And that's why we're winning, guys. We're a talented football team. But the reason we're winning is because we are a team. You believe in each other and you play for each other in the offense, defense, the way you respond to each other, the way you respond to coaches when we get on you, when we challenge you. You don't say nothing, you just play. And I respect the hell out of you for it. I really do. I'm blessed to be able to coach you. I'm blessed to be able to coach you. Face the season, 12-0. I guess that's the third time in school history that's ever been done. Tremendous.
I just love getting after those guys, and I feel like we out-physical them, we out-toughed them, we outplayed them, we out-executed, outsmarted, and we were ready to go that game.
We kept fighting. We kept hitting. We never, even though they was hitting us, we hit back. That's what separates teams. The team that can hit back is always going to be the team that's going to win.
The postseason begins in Charlotte with a new #1 in college football. Florida State is the #1 ranked BCS team ready to take on the Blue Devils in the ACC Championship game. But this was not your typical Blue Devil team. Coach David Cutcliffe's Blue Devils were riding an 8-game winning streak and holding down a top 20 ranking.
FSU win here, believe that. One game, all our lives, since we came to Florida State, we've been talking about one thing, and it's one game away. Because at the top, it's just us. And I don't trust nobody but FSU. You know what I'm saying? Because FSU, man, if we gonna do it then, we gonna win.
We knew we were going to win that game because it was expected for us to win that game. And I know every person in that locker room was not going to let no team, whether it was Duke, whether it was New England Patriots, whether it was the Green Bay Packers, stand between us against that national championship because we want that so bad.
I don't care what the scoreboard is. We ain't scoreboard watching. You bring hell with it. When this bus rolls into town, hell comes with it. When you walk off, hell comes with it. We play one way. Nasty, physical, and get after it. We play clean, but I'm going to tell you this, guys. You got to match emotion. But the man can keep his emotions high, but not too high. It ain't about you. They can still function, think, and execute, and you got to have effort and execution, man. Got to have effort, and we got to have execution. Be able to think and function and do what we do. But match it, have fun with it. You earn the right to be here, man. You earn the right to be here. Remove the next rock in the road, we remove the rocks. Focus on what you focus on. Have fun, man. Love, trust, and believe in each other. Love everyone.
The Blue Devils start strong as neither team scores in the first quarter.
The 24, the snap, inside handoff, Devontae Freeman finds daylight. Freeman to the 15, Freeman to the 10, Freeman to the 5, Freeman to the 3, and he fumbled the ball. It's recovered by the Duke Blue Devils. Devontae Freeman's first fumble of the season.
The Noles start to take control in the second quarter.
It is first down inside the 15 in the red zone. Now Winston dropping and looking, going the pass toward the corner, fade route toward Benjamin, makes the catch, he's got it, touchdown Florida State. Two defenders cannot deny number one. Carlos Williams and Devontae Freeman in the backfield. Carlos Williams gets the call to the 10-5, 3-2-1, touchdown FSU. That's the man carrying the football wearing number 9 on his jersey. Carlos Williams touches the ball for the first time of the game, and he takes it to the house and runs over guys in blue.
We got to go out, remove the rock from the road. Don't hope to win this game. Wait for the clock to run out. Go dominate the 30 minutes. All right, they had a good half. They give us everything. They did a good job, and they're not going to quit, man. They're going to battle, scrap, and claw. We got to go beat them. We got to go beat them. Take the rock from the road. Relax right now. Execute one play at a time. Do what we do. Play our game. Play football. You understand what I'm saying? Have fun with what you do.
The third quarter would indeed be fun for the top-ranked Noles.
The number 1 ranked team in the country. Play action fake by Winston, rolling Winston. He's going to keep the Winston gets a block to the 5. 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Florida State. That's a Heisman Trophy touchdown run. Winston goes airborne from the 2 and dives in.
As the clock ticks down to triple zeros, everything was coming up roses for the Seminoles. A second straight ACC championship, a 13-0 record, a number 1 finish in the polls, and most importantly, a date on January 6th in Pasadena with the Auburn Tigers for the national championship.
We, the Atlantic Coast Conference, are really proud of you and what you've just accomplished with an undefeated regular season, and you have made yourself one of the great teams in the history of the Atlantic Coast Conference. And there's one thing left, and you know what it is. Normally, with an ACC championship, the home of the Orange Bowl, home of the ACC champion, the Orange Bowl guys would be here to offer you an invitation. They're not here because tomorrow, something tells me you're going to get an invitation to Pasadena and the national championship. Great teams finish. You've got one game left to finish. Thank you for how you represent the ACC and Florida State University. Go get it. Win it.
This place got so much potential, but we ain't there yet. And now we on our way, but we still ain't there yet.
I'm very proud to be a part of what we've accomplished here at Florida State, but we're not done yet.
2013 will go down as one of the most memorable years in Florida State football history. It was a season that saw the emergence of college football's brightest star. A season in which a high-powered offense shattered the ACC conference scoring total, and a smothering defense yielded the least amount of points in the nation. It was a season in which many Seminoles were individually honored. Among them, Cameron Irving, winner of the ACC Jacobs Blocking Trophy, Nick O'Leary, John Mackey Award finalist, Roberto Aguayo, winner of the Lou Groza Award, LaMarcus Joyner, Jim Thorpe Award finalist, Brian Stork, winner of the Remington Trophy, Jeremy Pruitt, Frank Broyles Award finalist, Jimbo Fisher, AFCA Regional Coach of the Year, and a treasure trove of honors for Jameis Winston, ACC Rookie of the Year, ACC Offensive Rookie of the Year, ACC Offensive Player of the Year, ACC Player of the Year, Walter Camp Player of the Year, Davey O'Brien Award, Maxwell Award finalist, and on December 14th, became the 3rd player in FSU history to win the Heisman Trophy. But that is not what these Seminoles play for. These individual achievements pale in comparison to the ultimate prize. One prize to be awarded on the historic turf of the Rose Bowl. One crystal trophy to be raised collectively by one team with one heartbeat.